Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. To enter the keywords and learn more, head over to KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is back. Presented by BigDeck.com.
Come on, girl, get your
Chris, I'm going to make you mad.
Oh, no.
I'm going to make you jealous and mad.
I like it. Go ahead.
You know, we just had 4 listeners come in, correct?
Yeah.
You see these fine gentlemen behind me?
I see them. They're very attractive men.
Your mic's on.
One of them brought a gift for me. Just for me. Just for me.
They put a t-shirt like this.
I like
That is a t-shirt. Nope. And that looks awesome.
You see what it says?
I see meat sauce, and he's standing next to Graves.
let a lot of people
down this week? Yeah, that's
Brilliant.
fantastic.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. It's a great present.
Oh, no.
Mine's better. Gave me a book. Now, you know, I ain't much of a reader. You can tell. I was just telling these guys, if you go to my office in my house, I have one bookshelf with books. It is 3 things. It is nothing but poker books, like 3 or 4, whatever it is, George Carlin books.
Yep.
And the rest of them are books by?
Chuck Klosterman.
All of Chuck Klosterman's books, right? That's all I got. Poker books, Carlin books, Klosterman books. You were listening to the latest Klosterman book, Football, right? That's the only one I have not purchased yet. I've just been lazy, so I don't have it.
It's okay to be lazy.
He just gave me the hardcover version.
Look at that.
Pretty cool, right?
Lucky.
Even better.
Don't even do it.
Even better.
Is it?
I start flipping through, and on page, 3 or 4, Cory, I appreciate your support over the years and your respect for Applebee's. Best, Chuck Klosterman.
Well, that ain't right.
Boom!
That's badass.
That's badass.
Wow, that's sweet.
And boy, do I love Mott Sticks half price after 9.
I can show you something. I haven't shown you this yet. I'm going to bring you something else over. You're having a banner week in the old Judd Nelson household.
I like that Chuck Klosterman knows that I like half price apps after 9.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
But who doesn't? Again, I have a recurring dream where I sing Wicked Game to a gal standing on the table at Applebee's.
You do too many drugs.
Getting Mott Sticks. I've had that dream multiple times. Multiple.
What else
I just
do you
like
have?
Chris Isaac, I guess.
I like gifts.
What is this?
Oh,
Do you know what this is?
yeah.
This says do not.
This feels like Christmas.
I know.
My gift's in the car. We'll get it after the show.
I heard about this. I heard about this. This
how great
is
is
nuts.
that?
This is more nuts than Chuck Klosterman, which is insane. This is
And that's real, by the way.
I know it is.
That is 100% real.
like
Hold it up for the camera, please.
I'll turn it in a second. So this we just have one, correct?
Yeah, the only one, yeah.
I really feel like I should re-gift this to you know who.
I think you're 100% right.
Let me get the button right so the story can be
Voldemort,
told.
you mean?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
One of the all-time greatest movies, and it's not even close, is the 1991-ish
That's what
film.
we've said.
Home Alone?
No, Point Break,
Oh.
where Johnny Utah tries to stop
91.
a group of bank robbers known as the ex-presidents.
Yeah.
Now, Johnny Utah is played by Keanu Reeves, but Angelo Pappas is played by the great, the legendary
The one and only.
Gary Busey.
Oh, yeah.
Give me 2.
And this is a photo of Gary Busey hanging out the window, Point Break. He's reading the paper.
Utah. Give me 2.
And it says, to the power trip, Utah, get me 2.
Yeah.
Really?
Signed by Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like it was written by a monkey.
It definitely looks like this looks like Louis' first homework.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, Louis.
Oh man.
Louis?
I
That's
don't
abuse, man.
you know it's Gary Busey because not only it says to the power trip, Utah, get me 2, and then here's a signature, but then here's just a random marker line over here. That's Busey just giving it a test run.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks to our friends at Duluth Screen Printing.
If you had told me today I was going to get 2 autographs from people that I've loved for years, I would not have guessed Chuck Klosterman and Gary freaking Busey.
No. I think it just shows the randomness of this
Look at
show.
you.
Utah.
Give
Give me 2.
Give me 2 autographs.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a
Utah.
website only where he sells autographed stuff.
Busey does?
Yeah, I think it's called like Buseyism or something like that.
Oh my God.
Buseyism.
That's genius. Well, I mean, my guess is he's making money doing cameos too.
Yeah,
Why not
oh,
just
yeah.
sell stuff?
Yeah.
Gary, it's called Buseyisms. Buseyisms. Buseyisms.
If you go on social media and look up Busey, he basically just makes donkey noises into the camera and just rants about God knows what.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was pissed about the Vikings draft, too.
Yeah, I'm sure he was, yeah.
Utah. Give me 2.
Man,
If you were at
home
a
runs.
movie premiere, even a movie he was starring in right now, and he walked up to you, you'd say, get this homeless person away
Yeah.
from me.
1,000%.
I can't
Gary, back
believe
up,
it.
please. Yeah. Yeah, please.
Doesn't even look
No.
anything like he did 30 years ago. No,
No.
people age, but
You
he
can-
looks like a separate person.
For some reason, you can buy an autographed picture of Gary Busey as each character in The Wizard of Oz.
No, hang on. If you're very young and you're listening to this show and you're like, I have no idea who Gary Busey is. He wasn't in The Wizard of Oz. That
wasn't
was
born.
1939.
Why is that existing in this
Well,
planet's
you know
world?
what? Gary's done a lot of coke.
Yeah,
You think?
Yeah.
he had a bad motorcycle crash.
Utah. Give me 2.
Oh, man. Now Tommy's really jealous. We get to meet Daniel and Taylor from Love is Blind,
Yeah.
and I got an autographed Busey picture?
Yeah, you have to give that to him.
I don't know. I might have to trade him. We'll see what he's willing to give me, if you know what I mean.
Relax, because you don't even need to offer that picture.
What if I just keep it and frame it, and then in my will, I pass this down to Tommy Olsen?
Yeah.
That'd be very kind of you.
Can you imagine, like, at my funeral, somebody hands him an autographed picture of Busey and just goes, Cory really wanted you to have this.
Yeah.
And one small tear rolls down Tommy Olsen's face, and he's like, this is all I've ever wanted.
That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah.
I just wanted this picture in Schmoll, and that's
Wow.
it. Well, Tommy, I'm going to have to change my will this morning.
Yeah.
You're getting this.
By that point, him and Schmoller are an item.
Oh,
He might want this so much, he might have me murdered just to get this faster.
No, I don't. Maybe. Who knows with him?
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, thanks.
yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, apparently Sean in Duluth sent me this, right?
Yeah.
Sean? Thanks to Sean.
It's
Pretty
the
cool,
Duluth
man.
Printing Company, I think, right? Isn't that what it says?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't say in here.
I hope
Happy
so.
birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, delayed birthday. Exactly.
Yeah, right.
To Gary?
No, to me. 2 days ago. Me and the
This
Earth.
is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints. I'll be back on the 28th to play some baseball at CHS Field, saintsbaseball.com. Let's go have some fun at the ballpark.
Hell yeah, man.
My top story is you can buy an autographed picture of Gary Busey standing beside
Come on.
the word fart, and it says, feeling a rectal transmission.
What's wrong with Gary?
Lots.
Hey, can we go back to the photo that he actually sent me and autographed? Think if you're Gary Busey, sure, it's insane to sell pictures of yourself photoshopped on characters from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
It's also insane to take the picture from Point Break of you reading the paper.
Yeah.
Right? You stopped bank robbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the photo that you sell is you reading L.A. Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great magazine, right, Hawk?
Great. Yeah, we had Rise had a big write-up in there.
Did they really?
Nope.
Utah.
Jeez. Busey's the best.
Isn't that when he yells it, though?
That's what he's in the car when he says Utah, get me too, because they're outside waiting. They're pretty sure that that's the bank they're going to hit, so they're staking it out, and they get hungry, and they're like, whatever. And of course, he's reading the paper. He's reading like Hagar the Horrible or something, Marmaduke or something. I forget exactly which comic strip he's reading. And Johnny Utah is going to get him 2 sandwiches, and he's got his back to the bank. And sure enough, for broad daylight, the ex-presidents pull up front door, get out with masks and guns, and nobody seems to notice.
Yeah, Gary cares more about what the family circus is doing.
100%.
Yep.
Utah.
What's Garfield up
Give me
to?
2.
You wanted 2 sandwiches.
And didn't Keanu say, it's 10:30?
Exactly. It's very early. But
Yeah.
Busey was hungry.
Yeah.
Feed the man.
Yeah, man, you ain't been asleep.
Yeah, that's the first time he's been hungry in weeks. All that devil's dandruff takes your appetite away.
Did you guys ever see the Buddy Holly movie?
No.
It's been a long time. But
Is
damn,
Gary in it?
He is Buddy Holly, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's damn fine. I believe he played and sang.
Really?
Yeah, I believe he did. That's like that was his coming out party.
Busey was also in your sister's favorite movie, or one of your sister's favorite.
Rookie of the Year,
He
yeah.
was Chet Stedman,
Yeah.
pitcher
How do
for
you
the.
know that?
I have a empty existence. Pitcher for the Chicago
Yeah.
Cubs in
Yep.
Rookie of the Year.
He was in Under Siege.
He sure was. He was
great
one of the
film.
bad
Yeah,
guys.
God, I love that film.
No, that was Erica Eleniak. He was one of the bad guys.
Yeah.
He was in one of Hawk's favorite films from 2026, Downtown Bus.
No, that's just what he takes.
He just happened to be on the bus and they were filming a movie.
Yeah, Hawk loved him in Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens.
Yeah,
That was good, right, Hawk?
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah.
Sure was. Sure was.
He played himself multiple times in Entourage.
Did you see him in Succubus?
No.
All right, again, repeat take. Some Vikings fan that doesn't listen to the Power Trip or KFAN's like, I wonder what they think about Caleb Banks.
Right.
After this segment, they're going to turn it off. They're going to call one of their buddies and they're going to go, did you hear what the Power Trip said about Caleb Banks? No, they did 15 minutes on Busey's filmography.
Yeah. How can we not, though?
I know. It's legendary. He's won 7 Academy Awards. They were all for Point Break, but still, well-deserved. He won Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Screenplay.
He was in Black Sheep?
Yeah, he's the guy that, isn't he hunting down?
He's like the psycho that like lives in the woods.
Oh.
He's like the isolationist guy
Yeah.
that they find in the woods. Great movie.
Hell of an actor.
Yeah, he's done it all.
He was in a movie in 2005 called The Gingerbread Man, where he played a killer gingerbread man.
You sound like you're
I'm
judging.
watching the trailer. It looks so
epic.
The blood gets in. His blood gets into the batter,
Obviously.
and here he is about to show up. It's very Chucky-like because I think that happens in one.
So
of the
wait a minute.
Chucky.
Is it just the voice of Busey?
He's in it.
Right.
He dies.
And then it's his voice the rest of the way.
Yeah, and then he
That's
shows
really
up.
all you need.
Yeah, it's
How
the
did I miss
gingerbread man.
Piranha Double D?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
how-
you didn't miss it.
no.
You just forgotten it.
Come on, man. Anyway, that's the news.
Yeah, it was 3 double D, right? Because it was
that's
supposed to
right.
be
Yeah, it was
Piranha
3D.
3D,
That's right, you're
but they
right.
added the second D.
You
It's-
nailed it. You remember.
Yeah.
He lives in
I promise you, we talked about that on this show.
yeah.
You were
Absolutely right.
very excited to see it.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gary Busey's trying to get into the studio right now. Can you hear him knocking?
Yeah.
He hasn't grasped the concept of elevators yet. He's trying to drill his way through the ceiling. He'll be here in a couple hours.
Anyway.
He'll make his way up.
We got guests coming in, and we got sports to talk, and of course we have a big Wolves win and a brand new Minnesota Vikings. So we should break and come back.
Yeah,
to
we'll do sports when we come back. Marnie should be here in a second. She can help us walk through the Wolves win. It was domination, honestly, for all 4 quarters. We were just the better team. It was awesome. And we do have a new Viking. His name is Caleb Banks. We'll talk about that. Sauce will do sports after this on The Fan.
Join the Power Trip Morning Show up at Grandview Lodge April 30th and May 1st. Don't miss out on your shot to win great prizes, including a custom KFAN and Grandview co-branded golf bag, a tailor-made driver, and more. Oh, and did we mention a 2-night Grandview stay with food, golf, and a massage at their spa? Get all the details now at KFAN.com/Grandview.
Yeah, Grandview's the best. We're going to be there Thursday night and Friday morning. And we were just talking off the air again. Let's hope they don't. Let's just hope we crush. But if both series go to 6, our Power Trip thing next Thursday night, 7 to 9, when we're playing initials and giving away prizes and having fun, might accidentally be a dual watch party as well.
That'd be sweet.
Because game 6s will overlap.
Yeah, man.
So it could be really fun. We had the Wild On last year at the Grandview party.
Yeah.
I love Grandview.
Grandview's the best.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And they made me a big old giant birthday cake.
Yeah.
It's shaped like a muffin. It's right out there, and I want to eat the whole thing.
Crush it.
I'd like to, but I've been watching Sauce eat 85 donuts.
I had one. I've taken.
Oh, now you
one
know what I
bite.
feel like. I had 1.5 cupcakes at your wedding, and you said I had 7.
7.
1.5.
He said that.
Fair. Can I show you guys one more bit that made me laugh during the break, and then we can move on with sports?
Yeah.
We have these fine listeners over here, right? Can you stand up, but don't turn your back yet? Sauce, what can we? How do we? Actually, you know what? Come over here.
Yeah, so
but
you can be on camera?
don't let Sauce see.
Look, Wayne.
Stand right there so the camera, so Zach can get you on camera. So look at the front of his shirt. Sauce, explain to the listeners who can't see him. What does the shirt say?
France.
France, 13.
It's a France shirt, right, with the number 13.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Just a French shirt. It looks like it's maybe a soccer shirt or
Could be a
something,
soccer,
right?
yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
It's some random French athlete with the number 13.
Yeah.
Can you turn around and show him whose number is 13?
Brilliant.
Sea smoke.
Genius.
It's sea smoke.
That's so good.
That's
genius.
When Rosie said
That's
that he basically
brilliant.
watched the entire U.S. French basketball game in the Olympics,
Brilliant.
and
That's
I started saying like, how are the French even
That is
hanging
so
with us?
brilliant.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
so good.
They have Rudy Gobert, they have Vagar, Sea Smoke, Vermithor. I start naming.
Sea smoke.
I start
Genius.
naming the dragons from House of the Dragon, and Rosen never corrected me.
Not once.
I said freaking Sea Smoke, and he claimed he watched the whole game, and he never was like, who are these people you're naming?
You also
So the guy's got a Sea Smoke jersey from the French national team.
You also said the lead guy at Papa Roach went to the moon.
Yeah, Captain Jacoby Shaddix. Of Artemis 2.
I'll have to look into that.
God, he knows nothing.
Oh.
Anyway, see, again, that's why the Power Trip needs a merch store.
Yeah.
We should be selling
We should
that
be
shirt.
selling them.
Tina can do it.
We'd sell dozens of Sea Smoke jerseys.
At least dozens.
Dozens.
Yeah.
I'd wear a Sea Smoke jersey.
I could buy one.
Man, too good to be true.
Man.
God, I wish Rosie was here today.
On a Friday? Is Will Smith coming in?
No, Captain Jacoby Shaddix of Artemis 2 is going to be here later to talk about
Did
his...
they name a sandwich after him?
Oh, no.
All right, Sauce, you want to do some sports or what?
I'd love
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
Brought to you by those donuts.
Yes, they are outstanding. I've had one bite. Relax.
Sea
I
Smoke.
watched you hammer one into your mouth and close doors because you don't like to have people watch you eat, but I get to watch you eat.
Yep.
And I didn't say one thing about you and your
Your
weird
dad watches
phobia.
me eat.
So you went into the
Papa?
closet and watched him hammer one into his mouth?
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
he said.
cream donut.
That's
Okay.
right. It's good, too, let me tell you.
Sea Smoke.
I know.
God,
No
my-
one.
He claimed he watched the whole game.
You also would tell him that girls you went to high school with were on the opposite Lynx, the team the Lynx
No,
are playing.
sometimes the Lynx.
Oh, yeah.
I would just say that was for like a decade straight. Every time I did a Lynx score, I would just say girls that I went to high school with. Joe Matson had 12 points. And he'd be like,
Yeah.
yep, never corrected me once.
No.
So I went next level and went Dragons from House of the Dragon, and he still didn't catch it.
He hates us.
Hates us.
Hates us.
You know who he loves?
Sea Smoke.
Chef
right.
Giancarlo.
Yeah.
That's true,
Arrivederci,
too,
Sea Smoke.
Off
The
to
Vikings
Tuscany.
said arrivederci to Dylan Thiedemann, and they took Caleb Banks, a defensive tackle from Florida last night. He only played in 3 games last season, but in 2024, he was an absolute monster. He injured his foot at Florida and then broke it again at the combine when he heard a pop the night before his workout. He's 6'6".
That's a huge bitch.
327 pounds. He turned 23 in March. Your Vikings have picked 49, 82, and 97
Only if she's 5'3".
tonight. And here is a quick scouting report I got from somebody who might know a little bit about defensive tackle. He could be as powerful as Kevin Williams if he stays healthy.
So how is he? How is our friend from Texas?
He's great.
Good.
So, yeah, that'll be great. So they have 3 picks tonight. Nordo and I are on from 6:30 all the way up until the Vikings pick at 97.
I haven't heard one person criticize the Caleb Banks pick by simply just saying he's not good.
Yeah, it's all injury.
Completely not. Yeah,
All
right.
of the criticism
Yeah.
is this guy's a busted, tire, a flat tire, and it's just not going to work. So I haven't heard one person say, even if he was healthy, this is a massive reach. Nobody's saying that. It's just this is just not worth the injury risk. So again, the Vikings claim they did all their due diligence and they have the best doctors in the world and blah 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 blah, and maybe they're right.
And they're making it sound like he's broken his foot once a day for the last 12 years.
But it's happened
Yeah.
multiple times, and
Yeah,
it is the same foot. So they're worried that a guy that's 6'6", 327, that's a
He needs
lot
to
of
stop
weight on the
walking
same
that
foot.
part of his foot.
Yeah, man.
Is there a way he could play without pushing that foot into the grass?
That's a good point.
What if he just hops on one foot? Is he that athletic?
Maybe.
He looks like it. I believe in him.
Do you guys want to hear a draft story that has nothing to do with the Vikings?
Nobody cares.
Man, you made it sound super good. Let's go.
Yesterday,
Does it involve Papa?
no, relax, please.
Great story.
Adam Schefter was on a podcast
Oh, wow.
talking about how in 2017, when the 49ers had like a top 5 pick, and it was the draft that Patrick Mahomes was in, they did zero research on him because they thought they were going to get Kirk Cousins the following season. They didn't even go see his pro day or anything like that. That was stupid. I don't know why I
Interesting.
shared that.
Did you hear I think it was the Ian Rappaport Mekhi Lemon story?
That they had the wrong number?
No.
No, that was Jeremiah Love.
So,
Oh, that yeah.
so
I
the
heard it, yeah.
Steelers picked 21. And again, the draft was in Pittsburgh. They took something called Max Ihana.
Offensive lineman
not going to
from
work here.
Arizona State.
Exactly. Don't know how to say his last name. Doesn't matter. He's a tackle. Right? Crowd couldn't have been more bored.
Yeah, I'd never heard of him
So
last night.
the story goes, though, that whoever was at pick 20 before the Eagles traded up, I don't know who it was, it doesn't matter. But that team, I guess,
Dallas.
Okay, sure. Dallas had no interest in wide receiver. So I guess Pittsburgh is on the phone with Mekhi Lemon going, we're going to pick you, buddy. Right, and the crowd's going to go
He's
nuts.
there. Yeah,
right,
perfect.
You're next, right? So Dallas ain't taking him. So we're taking you. You're going to be a Steeler. Right, draft party's going to go nuts. The Eagles trade up to 20. They're trying to call Mekhi Lemon to get a hold of him to say, we're taking you at pick 20. He's not answering because he's still on the phone with the Steelers talking to the Steelers brass because the Steelers are like so excited to have you be a Steeler.
How about that?
We're so pumped. So then what happens is the Eagles trade up, take Mekhi Lemon at 20, and it sounds like, if you listen to the Ian Rappaport story, that the Steelers are like, well, now what do we do? And they just threw a dart at Sea-Smoke and took some tackle from Arizona State and panicked. So I guess that's got to be an awkward conversation with this guy going like, yeah, we were not going to take you. We panicked and you were the next guy on our board, but we wanted Mekhi Lemon.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happened. I'm sure that happens more than we think, but think of the Eagles not being able to get a hold of him because he was on the phone still with the Steelers talking about how excited he was to go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's next level. Our friends are here. Daniel and Taylor and
all right,
Marty.
Well, I'll go through this and then we can. The Wolves smoked Denver 113-96 for a dominating Game 3 victory.
Dominated.
Your Wolves held Denver to 11 points in the first quarter. Jaden and Dante played one of their best games of the season. Your Wolves have a 2-1 game lead. Game 4 is tomorrow at 7:30. Denver is still a 2.5 point favorite.
Really?
Yep.
See, I'm on the other side now. We are the better team when we play like that. Iowa was so awesome last night.
Yeah. Who?
How does Rosie say it?
De Sumo.
And
Wrestler.
you can say
Wrestler?
you can say it however you want. It doesn't really matter.
De
You know what I mean?
Sumo?
Look at who's
Yeah, you
here.
can say it like that.
It's so
Yeah.
weird to see people that you've only seen on TV and then they're standing behind you in the studio.
Yeah, big TV stars.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Tommy Olsen's so jacked.
Is he
He is
calling?
so
No, well, maybe later.
Sas, do you want to come over here? You want
Yeah,
to,
I'll come over there, yeah.
Marty, you want to go? You want to stay? Okay, Marty's going to stay over here with me because she doesn't like you guys anyway. And she's afraid of Donut Man.
Hi, Donut Man.
One. I'm not even going to eat the whole thing now. I'm not even going to eat it.
Self-conscious?
Yeah. I'll eat it. The Wild trail the Stars 2-1. Game 4 is tomorrow at 4:30 on this station.
All right.
All right. Should we break and talk
Yeah, we'll
Vikings
break
and meet
it.
our new
Yeah,
friends
Let's
and
meet our friends.
and go through everything and talk about what it's like to be a reality TV star and
Yeah,
whatnot.
and find love.
yeah, what's that like? Daniel Hastings, Taylor Hastings, Marnie Gellner, and more after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Football.
Score your chance at top-tier tickets from John Mulaney to Santana and the Doobie Brothers, My Chemical Romance, and more. Don't wait. Enter now at KFAN.com, keyword contests.
That's a great camera angle. Go back to that camera for a second.
Isn't that great?
That's awesome.
Wow. What is...
Well, you know, I mean,
Do those guys know they're on camera?
Hey, can you come back to the studio real quick? Look, Sauce, did you need the whole box of donuts?
Well, I don't want anyone else to eat them. I'm taking these home. Because all I do is eat, remember?
Cory, it's gotten to be ridiculous over here. You're going to have to take it from here.
I think he's doing great.
I think he is too.
That's the first time we ever said that.
Well, I didn't mean it.
Oh.
All right.
I'm sarcastic.
We have special guests. Straighten up.
Me?
Yeah, all of you. We have real guests in studio.
Giant reality TV stars. They have giant social media followings. Tommy Olsen's maybe all-time favorite show is Love is Blind.
You couldn't be happier.
Daniel and Taylor from season 8, right? 8 of Love is Blind. That's the Minneapolis one. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Very excited.
Tommy's super pumped. He might be calling in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Marnie Gellner, Daniel, Marnie,
Yes.
Marnie,
Yes.
Taylor,
We met
Taylor,
on the way
Marnie.
up.
Yes.
You just brought him in. You just assumed they
we
were
walked
who
in
they said
at
they
the
were.
exact same time, and I recognized them. As Hawk said when I brought them in their studio, they look exactly like they do in the show and online. I'm like, yeah, funny how that works.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Giant.
I recognize
superstar
them
is a
right away.
Stretch, by the way.
You guys have huge followings, though. It's fun.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever think when you applied to be on that show that not only would you guys obviously find love and it works out and blah, 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 but now you guys like have social media careers almost. You
Never in a million
something
years.
to build off of.
No, I don't think I don't think either of us thought that. But I don't know. We try and have fun with it. It's a different normal for us now, but it's fun for the most part.
So
You do have very likable personalities. I will say, like you're enjoyable people. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that from the show or from the elevator ride?
That's the elevator ride and a heavy stalking of Instagram last night.
Got it.
Yes. Yeah. Normal stuff for Marnie.
Yep. Just a casual Thursday night.
How surprised are you two that it actually worked?
Oh, very surprised.
It's shocking, right?
Yeah, I mean the fact they reached out to so many people to go on this show, and I almost didn't apply, and for whatever reason I did, and for whatever reason you applied, and out of 15,000 people, we were picked to go on, and then out of all the people on the show, we connected together, and it was like very obvious from the very beginning, which I was thankful for because some people get in love triangles and all this whatever drama that I just don't really care about. And so thankfully it worked out, and yeah, I still can't believe it.
So Taylor, can you tell us how the application process works? How did you get on the show?
So I got a DM from a casting producer to begin with, and when I opened it, to be honest, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting trafficked." Like I did not think that it was legit.
Wow. Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, I'm like, there's no way this is real.
Is from an M. Rosen.
Yeah.
Daniel gets it.
Leave me alone, Rosie.
I listen.
For the 8th time, no, Rosie, I'm not going to Manny's with you. Leave me alone.
So I didn't respond, and then I had a girlfriend reach out, and she was like, "What do you have to lose? Just submit your stuff." So I did, and sure enough, like every round. So it was a very extensive process, I will say that. Rigorous, some may say. There was psychological testing.
Really? What kind of psychological testing?
We met with a psychologist one-on-one for like a
questionnaire and like an interview almost to see if we were like mentally stable enough to go on reality TV.
Yep. And
somehow we passed.
Brilliant.
Fake it till you make it.
Sometimes I feel like they want less mentally stable people that are ratings.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Damn.
Yeah.
And there was also like a 4 to 5 hour assessment that we had to fill out online about like how our brain works and what we look for in a future partner and how we would handle certain life situations.
The compatibility questionnaire. So they actually, it felt like they really actually do care about people finding like their person, because this compatibility questionnaire was crazy. It was like 200 questions about everything about like your values and your morals and this and that and your upbringing and what you care about. And it was just like in a long questionnaire. And then they take all of that and try and like match people up, I guess, and hope that they find each other. So I don't know if that's what it was with us, but they seem to care.
Can you imagine if KFAN staff members filled out a 200 questionnaire about like our personalities? How quickly we would be rejected from a show like this?
I'd get to question 5 and quit.
Well, it'd take you an hour to get there.
Yeah,
that's true.
You wouldn't have made it through the psychology thing. The therapist would have thrown you right out.
I know both of you are Minnesotans, but where are you from? Like, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Paynesville, kind of by St. Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny town. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I grew up in Maple Grove. So
In
pretty
the
close.
Grove, no kidding.
And how old are you, Daniel?
31.
31. I was just going to see if you overlapped with any of Chris's kids.
Yeah,
It sounds like-
Alex is 31.
So-
Did you go to Maple Grove High School?
I didn't go to Maple Grove High School.
well,
I went
there
to a
you go.
smaller school. But I
Okay.
played sports through Osseo Maple Grove.
No kidding.
Yup.
You know, I could have coached
OMG.
you in football.
OMG.
Yeah, yes. Pee Wee football coach over there,
yeah.
potentially.
Yep.
How long were you actually sequestered away during the show?
We filmed in LA for 2 weeks, and then we had a week where we went on a tropical getaway in Honduras, which was kind of cool. And then we came back to Minneapolis and filmed for 3 weeks, and then the wedding. So
6 weeks.
6 weeks total.
Jeez. All right. So maybe you've been asked this 1,000 times, but in that 6 weeks, when did you think, I think that other person is the one? Like, this might actually be real. How quickly out of the 6 weeks did that light bulb go on?
Very quickly.
Yeah, it was like day 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It sounds like on paper the timeline's insane, right? But when you're living it, it is. You can't compare it to anything else. Like 1 hour in there felt like a month. Like the amount of ground that we covered in such a short period of time, because we don't have our phones, we don't have TVs. Literally, all we're doing is talking to each other through a wall. We
Nightmare.
can't even look at each other. Yeah.
Right.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
It's like accelerated dating.
It
Like
is.
you're
Very much
probably
so.
getting the information in 1 hour that might take a normal couple a week or a month. Like
Yeah.
getting the topics that they're forcing you, or encouraging might be a better word, to talk about. Your finances, your religion, your beliefs, all that stuff. If you're in a natural dating situation, those topics don't naturally come up right away. It takes some time.
Yeah, it's very intentional because, if you're there for the right reasons and not just to like be on a Netflix show, you're there to get married and find your person. So it's very intentional of like, I have to talk about this because if we don't, then, we only have such a limited amount of time to talk about my vulnerabilities and, all these crazy things that I would probably never actually talk about in the dating world. So yeah, it's a cool concept. It really is, and when it works, I think it works really well.
So let's flip it for a second. How many days or how many hours before you had already crossed other people off your mind? Like, this ain't gonna work. She's out or he's out. You know what I'm saying? How did you narrow it down pretty quickly as well?
Yeah. So the first day you date everybody for 10 or 15 minutes. That was a fun, like the dating pods was a pretty fun time, I think, because you're just like having fun dating people. And then every day that goes on, the list goes, gets cut in half, and then the dates get longer. And so day one, you're basically axing half the people that you talk to, which to be honest was pretty easy because it's like, for me, for example, having kids was a big deal for me. Like that's a non-negotiable. So if there's someone there that didn't want kids, it was like, okay, that's fine, but you're just not going to be my person. And so put you at the bottom of the list for me.
Mm-hmm. I found the whole thing really interesting. And I'm trying to remember because I'm old and my memory's not great. And it's been a while since I saw the show, obviously. But Daniel, am I right? It seemed like, the reason I'm asking this question is because I'm wondering how much creative editing took place. Because if I remember correctly, Daniel, they kind of made you kind of wishy-washy about the situation. Was that edited creatively to the point where that wasn't really the truth? Because I'm getting the idea it really wasn't.
No, it was not. I wasn't really wishy-washy. There's definitely an editing piece.
Yeah, right.
To this.
I will say, hold on.
Oh.
They would they would ask us what percentage are you going to say yes to Daniel on the wedding day, and I would always say 100%, and Daniel would say 99%.
Okay, hold on.
I can feel it. It came across.
What's happening?
Yikes.
So the day of the wedding, they take our phones away. We're not in communication. We're separated. And the question was, to me, how confident are you that today is going to go the way that you think it's going to go? And the way that I thought it was going to go was that we were going to get married. But you're never 100% sure until it actually happens, at least in my mind. And so I was like, I'm as sure as I can be at 99%.
99.
I knew I was going to say yes, but I didn't know 100%. It was 90. I probably should have said 99.9%, but.
Yeah,
See, a man after my own heart.
That probably wouldn't help.
I get it. All right, let's see what's going on here. Line 10, good morning.
Oh, is he there? Hold on.
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Tommy Olsen, everybody.
Hey, gang. No, I was calling in, so I'm actually kind of curious, too. When you guys first see each other, and, you feel like you know each other, is it weird that you guys, kissed right away? Did you guys kiss right away?
That's a great question. Thank you for that. It didn't feel weird because you've built up such this strong connection with this person that that's all you want to do. But what was weirder was
Probably not all you want.
well, yeah, I mean,
My dad's listening.
So are Tommy's parents.
Tommy's parents are also embarrassed.
yeah. No, I mean, the weirder part was actually looking face to face and having a conversation that way. But yeah, no, it didn't feel weird, at least to me.
Seeing their voice come out of their mouth, that was strange. For
Yeah,
the
that was
first time.
weird.
Yeah.
Good question.
Oh, that's fantastic. No, that's so good. No, I was just calling in, you guys. I'm down in Bama for work, but I just was calling in to say good luck today.
Thank
I'm
you.
rooting for you.
We
I'd
miss
sick. I'm jealous you get to play. But if you guys are bored tomorrow, not to make it all about me, if you're bored tomorrow at 11-1, turn on the Gopher spring game. You'll see your boy on the sidelines. It's going to be fun.
Are you
It'll be
on the
great.
sidelines?
Yeah, I'm doing the sideline reporting tomorrow. It's going to be great.
Is it Big Ten Network?
Yeah, for the Big Ten. Isn't that sick?
That boy, Tommy.
Awesome.
There you
Wow.
go.
Look at you, Tommy.
Wow, good for you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy, are they going
Well, you guys
to
want?
run on 3rd and 6 a lot tomorrow?
I don't really care. It'll be a good dude scene. It'll be great.
All right. Thanks, Tio.
You need help.
Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks,
Tommy's
Tommy.
on a new show called Love is in the Closet.
With with my brother.
How shocked are all of us that he didn't use the word French?
Oh,
Yeah,
he loves that word.
He does love that word.
He's a loving,
When you guys
loving
Frenched.
Yeah, he loves it.
Taylor, when you said it is strange to hear the voice coming out of the face because you haven't seen the face, before you guys actually saw each other for the first time, did you get to really and truly describe your looks?
So obviously you can talk about whatever you want when you're in the pods, but Daniel and I were like very intentional about not sharing any physical
At all.
attributes about ourselves. No.
I think
all.
you start to like picture in your mind what you think this person looks like, but we stayed away from any like physical attributes.
It just defeats the whole purpose of the show. Like
Yeah.
you're going there to find someone to marry, hopefully, based on who they are as a person rather than what they look like on the outside. So we really, really, really tried to stay away from it. And I'd say we did that.
Danielle Taylor from Love is Blind, our guest in studio to play initials today. What was, does anything come to mind immediately when I ask you, what was the biggest negative about meeting each other the way you did?
I will say probably being in the public eye. It has been a whirlwind. Daniel handles it much better than I do, but I do cry a lot. So it's just like
Just in general.
Because people are mean or what?
not only are we newlyweds, but then we also have like the world deciding who we are based on an edited TV show.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, marriage is like difficult enough at times in general, I think, but to have millions of people give their input on what we should be doing or saying or how we should be looking or just like, I don't know, it makes it much harder. So I think while we're both very grateful for the way that we met and that we met, there's definitely a negative side sometimes to the public eye.
What about friends and family? Did you have anybody in your circle that was like, what are you doing here? Like, are you guys nuts?
Most people, I think. At first.
What percentage of your friends and family thought you were doing it as kind of like a fun experiment, but maybe didn't think you were truly all in for marriage? And most?
Probably all of them. Yeah.
I think most people thought, at least for me, it was like, okay, you'll go on, have a good experience. Maybe you'll find someone and like date after the fact. And that would be best case scenario for them. And that's kind of what I thought too, to be honest. It's like, oh, maybe like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll find someone. It'll be great. And then
She just picked up.
we have
dog hair.
we have a puppy and his dog hair is all over. So anyways.
When you approached your employer, were they like, wait, what are you doing? How long are you going to be? Like, did you have to take like a leave of absence?
We were only off work for 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. My nurse manager at the hospital was awesome. She was like, we'll figure it out, whatever you need to do. Kind of like a once in a lifetime opportunity. And then all the nurses I work with, shout out, they helped me cover any shifts that I was going to miss during those 3 weeks.
awesome.
And then we jumped right back into work while we were filming in Minneapolis. So it was kind of like 2 full-time jobs at once. But
Yeah, that was brutal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anything that they did on the show that made you angry as far as when you saw the final edit? Anything about the show that you were like, that sucks, I wish they hadn't done that, or that wasn't reality at all?
I think they left some big parts of our storyline out. So I was bummed with how the final edit turned out.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of really cool things that happened just in our conversations in the pods that they just didn't include. You know, it's like they decided to include some of the more dramatic parts of the show versus like maybe some of our more like wholesome parts, just because I think that's maybe what the audience is. But yeah, I mean, I think we were hoping for a little bit more on that side. Just it's cool to see it play out, like our whole love story play out in such like a cool production. And so I wish there was more to watch, but maybe that's selfish of us.
Yeah, maybe.
How different is it dating knowing that you are being recorded than when you are just out on a normal date when you know you're not being recorded with cameras and millions of people watching?
Unless you're Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini.
Yeah. You know what? Taylor's like, what?
Yeah, right.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah. At first it was weird. At first, I mean, you're always kind of aware of the cameras. It's like, I don't really want to talk about that because my mom's going to watch it or, like that kind of thing. But as you go on, you really kind of settle in and get more comfortable and you're able to have like the conversations you need to have. And so at first it was a little weird, but it wasn't too bad.
The cameras are really well hidden and placed in the pods.
At least, yeah.
So like when we first started talking, it was almost forgot they were there until you'd hear like the cameraman sneeze or open a bag of chips. But
It's creepy as hell behind a wall.
Very Rosen-like.
Rosening the hell out of this.
biggest life regrets. Of
How many couples in your season got married?
Just us.
Just us.
Just you guys.
I didn't know that.
So how many
really.
people total? Like are on the show?
32.
Yeah.
32.
Yeah,
16
16
men.
guys, 16
And
girls.
only one actually worked out. Do you know of any other of the people ended up even dating later?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
And they're still together or
Yeah.
not? Oh,
Yeah.
really? All right. So some connections were made, but only one
sure.
marriage.
Yeah. And we have a ton of friendships too. Like we're so fortunate. Not only
Yeah.
do we have each other, but we have a lot of really good friends from it too. So
I'm going to assume the reason why they pick like a city is it would make no sense if you connect with somebody and somebody lives in it.
Right.
So it's like it almost forces you to have a chance because you're going to be able to see each other when this is over regardless.
Right.
Right.
Interesting.
That was a big piece because if I had to move to like Texas or somewhere else, that would have been a big tough thing. Like that would have been tough to move away.
But in a weird way, it almost like it does kind of give you an out because if it is one's in Seattle and one's in Tampa, you either have to go all in or not, right? But
Yeah.
living in the same city kind of gives you a let's just stay in touch and maybe we'll date down there. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives you the path to not get married on the show.
The out.
Because you're gonna see them later and figure it out.
We almost came home in the middle of filming. Like we almost were like, let's just go back to Minneapolis and figure it out on our own without the cameras.
I'm sure they would have loved that.
Yeah.
I'm sure Netflix would have been thrilled that the one marriage was off camera.
Yeah, they would not have liked that. Yeah, I mean, we talked multiple times and like had the conversation of like, are we doing this? Are we getting married because we're on like the show, or are we doing this because we both feel that it's right for us, even though how it's quick and it's like not it's a super unique way to like find each other. Are we doing this because it's right for us, or because we're on the show? We both felt that it was right for us, so we did it.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
For your jobs professionally, Daniel, you are in finance.
Yeah, I work in the equipment finance space.
Finance.
Finance, please.
Finance.
Yeah.
And Taylor, you're a nurse. And specifically, are you a colonoscopy nurse?
GI, yeah.
GI.
Yep.
Have
you had yours?
I have. Thank you.
This morning she actually had it. Right before
Wow,
bed.
Lauren.
Yeah, it's fun.
I just do them on the weekends. Yeah, for a good time. Have you had some interesting conversations with patients specifically because of your job?
Yeah.
When they have recognized you?
Yeah, I think, but it's been like a really fun distraction. No one's ever excited to come in for a colonoscopy. So it's like an exciting, I don't know, especially like if they're scared of the IV start or whatever it is, I'll be like, listen to this. Like I met my husband and got married on this TV show. And it's just been like a light in that space, I think. And everyone is, always like excited to ask questions and talk about it, but it's happening like less and less as when the show first came out. But
You've done some cool things to like bring awareness to like that.
yeah, it's
world,
been
too.
awesome. Like, and then in my comment sections talking about colorectal cancer awareness, there's like survivors who are meeting freshly diagnosed patients with colon cancer. And so there's like a community growing, and it's been really, really rewarding. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, one time on initials, the initials were BD, and I
Butt
guessed
doctor.
butt doctor.
We listened to that.
We listened to that one.
Thank you.
That's the one.
Thank you.
Big fan of your work, Marty.
Butt doctor.
Butt
One of my
doctor.
bright shining moments. Thank you very much.
All right, let's come back. We'll do Fan 5. We'll talk about the Wolves and the Vikings draft. We'll get to know Taylor and Daniel more. And then again, Daniel's heard the show. You listen a lot. You've listened to initials. Taylor, sounds like you've listened to enough to know how the game works.
Yep.
Are you guys competitive by nature too?
Yeah, very competitive.
Okay. Do we
I get
both
the
feel?
idea, yeah.
Do we both feel confident that we can
I
beat
do.
the other one today?
I wouldn't say confident
Okay.
is the word,
Oh.
but
We're both going to have fun.
Love it. All right, more with Daniel Taylor and Marnie Gellner after this on the Fan.